Hey there, this is Sasha from Halloween, and you're watching CMS TV.
It's Banshee right here on your classic metal show with Precious Metal. They've got a bullet for you, Chris.
Yeah,
That one's
yeah.
going up by request to Chuck from North Carolina. Just before that, we heard some Crocus featuring Mark Storaci, basically your Bon Scott sound-alike. Bad Boys, Ragdolls for Winter Steel. Union in there with Who Do You Think You Are for John Phillips, and Lex Legion, the King Diamond knockoff band, Dreams of Darkness for King Trump. And of course, we kick things off there with Skin Lab with Never Give In for the one and only Chris Akin.
It's an interesting block of music, to say the least.
Yeah, so good stuff.
Yeah.
Not what do you want to call the name brand songs. At least they're a little deeper cuts for most of them.
Which I applaud that. You know that.
Yeah, good stuff.
I love when they don't go, hey, how about Round and Round? Or
Yeah.
Crazy Train would be good tonight.
Yeah.
No.
So there you are. So appreciate the CMS subscribers who have their playlist every week.
That's right.
Mm-hmm. Now, I don't know if you saw it or not before we get into your story here,
Yeah.
but I sent you over a couple of things from some fans since we're talking about fans here. I sent these earlier before the show started.
Well, let's see.
Some email stuff.
I am looking. Oh, here we go. They, of course, went right to spam.
Of course they did.
Give me his 2 emails.
Yeah, 2 emails. So I'm going to cover the one from longtime fan Brian Davis. He sent us something that was kind of funny.
Okay.
That I think you might appreciate, especially you, because goddamn, if this guy didn't look like you in a picture somehow. This Brian writes in, "Hey guys, long time listener, first time emailer. I was watching Metallica concert from their 1997 free show in a parking lot in Philadelphia prior to the release of Reload. Prior to the show, there's some standard footage showing the fans making their way into the venue. Suddenly, I see 2 guys who look exactly like you 30 years ago. Anyway, thanks for the entertainment over the years and keep up all the great work for more years to come. Hail and kill, Brian near San Francisco." So there we are. You and I going to a Metallica show in Philadelphia.
No kidding.
Pretty
It's
funny.
almost. It's pretty close.
It is close. Got the whole goatee thing going on there.
Yeah.
That guy on the left there does look a lot like you.
He does. He looks like me when I was younger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Maybe
hysterical.
it is me. Who knows?
Yeah, might
Although I
be
didn't
you.
have the long hair in 97. That's
That
the
is
only
true.
difference.
You had the buzz cut going on.
Yeah, that was when I was in my Phil Anselmo mode.
Right. But yeah, that was pretty funny.
That is funny. Wow, that's crazy.
So I want to thank Brian from near San Francisco for checking in and dropping that to us. That was kind of fun.
Yeah, that was cool.
And then something a little more near and dear to our heart, only because we grew up around it, and it was such a legendary thing. And we talk about it from time to time, but our friend Matt in Cincinnati sent over a newspaper clipping of what was going on at the Coliseum. Is there a year on that by any chance?
I'm looking for that, and I'm not seeing it, but
It says July
it's got to
15th.
be 87 or 80. It's got to be 87 because
Yeah.
Aerosmith with Guns N' Roses, by 88, Guns N' Roses was a headliner, weren't they?
Right.
Yeah. Iron Maiden with Ace. Let me put it on the screen here. I'm talking about it and not showing
Yeah.
the fans. There we go. Yeah. Wow. Iron Maiden with Ace. Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
8-ticket limit. Oop, I'm going the wrong way here. There we go. Wow.
Look at that.
Yeah, this has to be when I was in Korea, because I don't remember any of these shows. And I would have been at the Michael Jackson show. I would have been at the Aerosmith show.
Yeah.
Probably would have been at the wrestling show.
Yeah, I was in California at that time, so.
Okay.
But I just thought that was kind of a cool little
Yeah,
clip.
that's pretty cool.
Sending that over to us. So
Sure.
For those of you who are not familiar, there was a venue that was literally placed between Akron and Cleveland. It was out in the middle of a field.
Yes.
And it was easy to get to, easy access in, easy access out. It was right off of 271 and Route 303 in Richfield, Ohio. And it was a great venue to see shows. And it was a great venue to see sporting events. And they had like the monster trucks there. And obviously the Cleveland Cavs played there. And, you know, it was just a great venue. I think probably, you know, as far as venues are concerned, probably the best thing about it was the access. Easy access.
Yeah, I mean, you get in and out.
So quick.
It was such night and day difference. For people that don't live here, you won't probably fully understand this. Anybody lives here will. In the summer, if you had a choice between going to a show at the Coliseum or going to a show at Blossom, which is what, 3 miles away from the Coliseum?
To the east, yeah.
I mean, it's not more than 5 miles away. But night and day, you'll go to the Coliseum 100 times out of 100 times. Just because getting in and out of it was so easy. Where at Blossom, it's nothing to wait like 3 hours to get out of the parking lot. That's common. That's still commonplace. Yeah, I love I don't think there's as good a place to see a show now than the Coliseum.
Yeah. And you know, it was just so weird. And there's documentaries online if you're into documentaries, but like I think on YouTube there's a few documentaries out there. Some of them are you know, independent documentaries that people have given their history and recollection of the Coliseum, and anywhere from, you know, when it was being built to seeing some shows there to the state it was in before they you know, tore it down. You know, a lot of good footage there if you're interested in that. So all you have to do is just go to YouTube or something like that and put in the Coliseum, Cleveland Coliseum, something like that, and you'll find plenty of footage out there.
Sure. I'm going to answer Fuego real quick. Fuego says it sounds like Shoreline and Irvine Meadows. It's sort of like those two, except for both of those places, way easier to get in and out of than Blossom.
Yeah, I used to go to Irvine Meadows all the time. I used to go there quite a bit. Pacific Amphitheater and Irvine Meadows were two that were very similar.
Yeah. I used to go to Shoreline a lot. I saw a ton of great shows at Shoreline when I saw AC/DC with LA Guns there. I saw, what was that tour? It was Judas Priest, Motorhead, Dangerous Toys, and somebody else. It was like called the Masters of Destruction or something.
Okay.
It was in like 88 or 90 or 91 or something like that. And I forget, it had a name. I don't remember the name. Somebody might throw it up there. But I know it was Judas Priest, Motorhead, Dangerous Toys, and there was one other band on it. And I cannot for the life of me think of it, but great show. I liked Shoreline. The only problem with Shoreline was, have you ever been to Shoreline?
No.
Shoreline was almost exactly like Blossom, except for like the lawn, there was like the seats, then there was a big gap that was cemented, and then there was the lawn behind it, like behind the thing.
Right.
And people would get fucked up and just fall over that barrier. They like put up a barrier so because there was cement underneath that people were walking on. And people would just get fucked up and fall over the barrier onto the cement. It was a little bit dangerous over there, but I liked it. I liked Shoreline a lot. Blossom's the worst. Blossom, just getting into that place, getting out of that place, having to walk 1.5 miles to get in, which that part's not the bad, but when you're drunk, walking out of that place is a bitch. And then if it's raining or something on top of that at Blossom, what a fucking nightmare. That place. Dude, that place has been open, what, 50 years?
Oh yeah, it's been around since the late 60s, early 70s. So it's probably 60 years.
How much money would they make if they just had golf carts running people to their fucking cars?
Well, they used to have shuttles they had those bus shuttles and stuff. I haven't been there in decades, but
I don't remember a bus shuttle in the last 2 or 3 years I went.
Well, again, I don't know how long ago, but I remember at one point they did have shuttles that they used to run. They used to be like large golf carts, and they had rows of seats in it.
Yeah, like they show on the intro to Three's Company, where they're all sitting on it. Yeah,
right.
There you go. Thank you, Brian in Tennessee. The Operation Rock and Roll Tour, and the other artist was Alice Cooper.
All right, there you are.
I knew I had seen a show that show. I just couldn't remember who the other band was, but too good. But
well, since you're a big wrestling fella,
yes,
tell me about the guys that are listed as the feature at that WF wrestling.
WWF here on this thing.
WWF. Now we all know that Randy Savage is dead.
Yeah, he's dead. Let's see.
How about Jake the Snake? Is he still alive?
He's still alive. He actually. Come on. Man, my mouse is acting all fucking goofy tonight.
So,
Macho is dead. Ted DiBiase is still alive.
Okay.
Jake the Snake Roberts still alive, but barely. Ravishing Rick Rude dead. I believe The Rock Don Morocco is dead. Greg the Hammer Valentine is still alive, and whoever the others are probably half dead, half alive.
Right. I knew
wrestlers don't live long.
No, they don't. But I knew you would know who's still alive in that group. Those are the classics right there.
Yeah. Well, Jake Roberts was so messed up about 10 years ago, maybe 15 years ago. He did a performance here, and my buddy Kurt, I think you know my buddy Kurt from Pitt, and he was in that band Pitt.
Yeah.
Voodoo Brother.
Mm-hmm.
He went down to see the show, and Jake was so fucked up on booze or pills or both or whatever. He was passed out on his back on the hood of a car in the parking lot. Just a fucking mess. And somehow they woke him up and dragged him into the ring at whatever place he was.
This was recent? How long?
No, 10, 15 years ago.
Oh, okay. All right. I was just like, the guy's like 65. He's doing wrestling at 65?
Well, he actually was, these guys never quit. They just end up becoming either agents or teachers or whatever for wrestling. Jake, for the last 5 years, in fact, he literally just announced that he left AEW this week. He was acting as a manager for one of the factions in AEW for the last 5 years. And I know Jake, he was so fucked up and just falling apart. He's one of the rescuees of DDP with the yoga. DDP brought him into his house and locked him in the house and made him do the yoga and made him stop drinking and made him, straighten his shit up. And now he's supposedly much better. So good on him for getting his life together. But I just remember Kurt sending me pictures of Jake Roberts passed out on a car. I was like, what the fuck is this? Just a mess. These guys, the wrestling guys, they're all they're another group. They're like musicians. If they hadn't figured out that they could do this, they'd be fucking washing cars or changing tires or something. They wouldn't be. None of them would be successful. None of them. If it wasn't for finding wrestling. Because they're all just fucking dirty scumbags. That's why we're on like season 12 or whatever of the Vice, whatever that's called, the dirty side of the ring or whatever that's called, which is just nothing but horror stories about these wrestlers from back in the day, killing each other, stabbing each other, fucking like raping stews on planes and shit like that. Just crazy talk. The wrestlers are just a bag of shit normally, but I love it anyway. I don't care. I don't judge. Whatever. Rape whoever you want. Just fucking perform on my TV. I don't care. I really don't. Do you care? Like, do you care what your entertainers do?
No, not in the least.
I couldn't give a shit. Do whatever you're going to do, but be on time and fucking entertain me. That's what I'm paying for. Not for you to be a good guy. I could care less. Dummies.
Well, too many people put too much emphasis on their entertainers that, they're supposed to be some kind of a role model.
Yeah. You can fake fight, so now you're a role model. Get out of here.
Mm-hmm.
It's just stupid.
Yeah. I sent you one last thing. I don't know if you're capable of playing it or not.
Well, let's find out.
But anyway, apparently the Guru and our good friend Stevie Rochelle gave us a shout out during their live stream, I guess.
Okay.
Mostly you.
Oh, I'm a celebrity,
I guess. But they talked about the show just a little bit and gave you props and things like that. So
yeah, they love me for some reason.
Yeah. But Frank Knoll, who's a longtime listener, he sent this over, but I don't know if you'll be able to play it or not.
I'm trying right now. Let's see. Well, let's see. Share this tab. Let's try it. Or not.
Okay.
Well, let's download it and try it that way.
All right. Should have been a little more prepared since you guys are so interested in us downloading shit.
Yeah, I know. Now, how do I get to this fun thing? And where did it download to? Oh, Jesus, it's a zip file. God damn it.
Nothing can be easy.
No, nothing really can be easy, can it? Open with... Well, let's see. Can I drag you into the timeline? Whoop. What the I don't know if I got it or not. What is this? Now it's tipped over. What is it turned to at the minute? Do you know? Oh, there we go. Great to see the channel. Did you hear Chris and Neely talking about you? Hold on. Maybe it's this whole thing. I think it's this whole thing. All right, here we go. I know this is a real fucking interesting segment here. Here we go.
Chris and Neely talking about you, Guru. Chris Akin from the Classic Metal Show. I've never talked to Neely, but Chris and we text. He has helped me out. I've had questions about technology. Chris Akin is a technology guru, and he's helped.
He's the hair metal guru. I'm the technology guru.
Look at you getting all kinds of props.
Look at that. Getting some love.
Me out with some stuff. One of the reasons that we're probably doing a lot better than we used to do is because of Chris. I watch the Classic Metal Show stuff all the time, and I did hear them talking about me. I heard them talking when they had Eric Ferentinos on, and Chris was like, yeah, that guy's blowing up, and he's, instead of being like, well, fuck that guy, he's like, no, I'm going to help you out because you're doing stuff that I like. And so I will always promote Chris Akin and the Classic Metal Show.
Yeah. Chris and Neely both. They're both OGs. You know, Chris has been around forever before, and they've been doing this podcast. The Classic Metal Show was around before that metal show was around. They've been doing this a long time. And Chris, at some point, if I'm not mistaken, he used to write for, I think it was called the Cleveland Scene. He's from Ohio. Okay. And we're talking, late 80s, early 90s or whatever. And I know he was in the military. He was in the Army, right? Is that what he was in?
Yep.
So, but at some point, Chris was part of the music scene going back to when it was, magazines and local, entertainment guides. He was reviewing shows, Judas Priest and Motley and Rat, and so he's always been in the mix. And then at some point when the internet popped up, I knew of those guys when Metal Sludge was around.
Yeah. And people that do this stuff, that do these YouTube music channels. He could be like, I'm not helping that fucking guy. He does something similar to what. No, he's like, no, I'm going to help you out. I like what you do, so I try to be the same way if at all possible.
Well, fuck you, Guru. I hate you. All right, there's another 10 seconds or so. Here we go.
Got a couple more.
Oh, all right. Well,
yeah, that's it.
All right. Well, there you go. Look at us.
Yeah, so Frank's sending that over.
Well, thank you, Frank.
Yep. So
and thank you, Guru and Stevie. Appreciate the love.
Keeping an eye out for our stuff.
Yeah. Appreciate the love.
Yeah, I mean, when Metal Sludge hit the scene way back in '98, I reached out to the unknowns over there because they were all anonymous people behind the scenes, and I started the Metal Sludge Song of the Week.
Mm-hmm. I remember that too. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So I did the Metal Sludge Song of the Week for years. And they
you
would
were
give
like,
me,
what was your name? Like Wild McLaughlin or something?
I was Wild McCory.
Wild McCory, and I was Yngwie McAlpine on Metal Sludge. Which is funny because if you pick two musicians that I would never listen to ever, it would be Yngwie Malmsteen and Tony McAlpine. Yeah, that is not my wheelhouse.
Yeah, so I put two drummers together, obviously.
Yep.
So.
And I put two virtuoso dudes.
So there you are, the Guru giving you a shout out.
T-Cuz, bruh, how un-Eddie Trunk of you to lend a hand.
I know.
Come on now. How did Eddie take a punch for this?
because Eddie is all about Eddie. You and I have helped a lot of people along the way with technology and audio things and recording and streaming and all the stuff that we were just like, hey, I like what you guys do. Can you help me get my podcast going?
Sure.
And we always did.
Yeah, I'm always willing to help those that are in our circle. And I look at the Hair Metal Guru as, kind of in our circle. Stevie, too.
Yeah, we helped like Red and Jerry get their thing going on, because they really were digging our show, and they wanted to know what kind of, equipment I used, and how did we stream, and how are we in two different places and still do the show together, and all that kind of stuff.
They're still doing it. They're still doing it, too. They've been doing it about 20 years at this point.
Yeah, it's been at least.
Yeah, good for them.
Mm-hmm. So, anyway, just a couple shout outs to the people who contribute a few things to the show.
Sure. Floyd Gondoli, Guru would never toss a CMS shirt in the trash.
Perhaps not.
Probably not. Might have to get him one because he'll wear it on his show. So
yeah. Well, I was chatting with Chris McCarville.
Mm-hmm.
And the new CMS logo is about ready to go. So,
okay.
So
where are we at with the other thing? Did you take care of that? With the guy?
We've got. I've been told I will give you exactly the words that were used.
Okay.
Blah, 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 blah. Let me see here. Where is it? Here we go. As far as the rest of the book, blah, blah, blah. Let's see. Just need another hour or two with you guys on the 10 to 15 best episodes we discussed. Then I can deliver the text.
Okay.
So if you would just give me your list so I can add to my list and come up with 10 or 15 episodes.
Okay. That's fine.
If you would send that to me when you are available.
I'll do it tomorrow.
And then we will get the text, the first run of the book.
Yeah, let's get that done. I mean, we're already into July here, man.
I'm aware.
It's turning into a Christmas book.
I'm aware. This isn't on me.
No. Who's it on, me?
No.
Oh, it's on our writer guy?
Yes.
All right. I was going to say, as long as it ain't me, I thought I had done everything I had done.
It's got nothing to do with you or me.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm game. Whatever he needs.
I've just been keeping tabs on where we're at. It's like, well, this is where we're at. I'll have the first draft for you here in a little bit.
Okay. Cool.
So that's what's going on there.
All right. Very cool.
Plus getting our guests lined up for interviews as well. We finally got everybody on board and lined up in times and things. So everybody that's going to participate or contribute to the book is on board finally.
All right. Very good. So it's coming together.
Yes, it is. So I've been just trying to steer the ship a little bit as much as I can, but these things take time.
Yeah, it's not as easy as you think.
All right. Well, let's get into your stuff.
All right. Well, this is going to surprise the shit out of you for numerous reasons.
All right.
One, it is something I do this every once in a while, but I do it so infrequently that it's always surprising when I do it. So last night, or yesterday afternoon rather, I get a text from a buddy that works over at the MGM. And he says, "Hey, do you want to come out tonight for Great White?" And you know my love for Great White is almost zero.
Nil, especially that version.
That because it was that version too. Well, that's the only version now.
Well, that's the only version there is now.
Yeah, exactly. So, and then I looked it up real quick, and it's Great White and Mike Tramp.
Okay.
And I'm like, fuck it, I'm going. I actually just said fuck it and went.
Was Troy with Mike?
I don't know. I didn't meet anybody. I didn't talk to anybody.
Oh, well, you didn't see anybody on the stage?
I could see him, but I don't know what Troy looks like, honestly.
Really?
I don't pay that much attention, dude.
Okay,
I barely recognized Mike Tramp, and I certainly barely recognized anybody in Great White except for Mark Kendall.
Right.
You know, outside of Mark Kendall, I couldn't name one other person up there.
Okay.
And I know those are like the original guys, aren't they?
Yeah,
most of them.
They are.
They could have been guys that they found in the parking lot. I wouldn't have known any different.
Okay.
So I go to this thing. I watch Mike Tramp. I'm gonna be as fair as I can here. Mike Tramp is doing it the way guys like Don Dokken, David Lee Roth, Vince Neil, maybe Piercy on some nights should be doing it.
Okay, so he's singing within his vocal range, his ability to sing in his whatever range he's at now.
He does no high vocals at all, none. Everything is like, so tell me, baby, on through the night, da 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 da, you know, like that level.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the so tell me, you know, real high.
Yeah.
It's very low register, and the band is tuned to it, and it sounds okay. I'm not going to tell you it was great, but it wasn't bad. He performed what you'd want to hear. You know, he performed, you know, Lonely Nights and Wait.
Little Fighter and Wait.
Yeah, I mean, his greatest hits run.
Mm-hmm.
And it was
Lady
cool.
in the Valley.
Yeah, it was cool.
Mm-hmm.
So I watched that. I was like, all right, this is pretty cool. And then Great White comes out. They start doing their thing. I'm out the door after the third song.
So what you did hear of Great White
sounded okay.
How's their singer? I mean,
he sounds fine.
Is he Jack Russell-ish in his delivery?
Yeah, I guess, but you know me, I'm not a fan. And I mean,
you can recognize whether somebody sounds like
I mean, he sounded fine. The band sounded fine. I hate smacking on them because they are really nice guys. I mean,
they are. I mean, but you're not smacking on them. You're just not a fan of the. You're not a fan of the music.
Yeah, I'm just not into.
I mean, it would be like you going to see the Cult.
Yeah, I could do it, but I don't know that I would enjoy it at all. And honestly, I stuck around for 3, maybe 4. I think I saw 4. They played Call It Rock and Roll and Stick It, Lady Red Light, and Face the Day, I think, was the one when I walked.
Okay.
And I mean, it was okay, but it's just not my speed. But I felt good about the fact that at least I ventured.
What kind of seats did your friend hook you up with?
They're good. They were like second row.
Oh, nice.
Second row, kind of on the left side.
Mm-hmm.
They were good seats. It's just me. That was good too. Fat guy with 2 seats. That rocks. That's like being on a plane. I was like, fuck yeah, I don't have to push up on anybody or anything to get my fat body onto those little fucking chairs.
Right.
I was like, right on. So yeah, Great White. They were good what I saw. White Lion, I guess they're calling it White Lion and not Mike Tramp, but it was Mike Tramp.
Tramp's White Lion or
might have been, I don't know. I'd show you the t-shirt, but I didn't even look. Dude, the worst part about this thing, I found out that I can't shoot video on my fucking phone. My phone, I didn't even realize it because I never shoot video from it.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if you probably can't even see. Nah, you can't see it. The little circle things are all busted up on my on my phone.
You drop your phone a lot?
I do. I drop it here and there,
Okay.
But 2 of the 3 circles are all busted up.
Is it in the case or the actual phone?
Well, it's in the case.
No. Is the lenses of the case broken up, or
no?
Is it the lenses?
It's
of
the phone. It's the
really?
phone because look, I'll take it off. When you take off the case, this part's not covered by the case.
Okay.
So I don't know. You could kind of see how it's all busted up.
Yeah, because my case actually has glass covers in the actual case itself, and sometimes the glass cover in the case gets broken.
Yeah, and then you replace the case.
I just peel it off and take it off of there.
Yeah, well, it would have been nice if I had a case that actually encased the phone, but that's a whole nother issue. But yeah, I went to take video and everything was all distorted looking and big white lines through it and shit. And I was like, what is this? I'm doing this shit where I'm cleaning my phone on my shirt. And then
it's like, I can't take the cracks out.
Yeah. And it just looked like ass. So I don't have any video, but there you have it. A rare moment that I snuck out and saw something. So bravo, Mike Tramp. Keep on trying, Great White.
Did you, Did you get there before the show started?
Like, I found out exactly what time. You know me, dude. I'm not going to be there 2 seconds early.
All right, but I literally mean, you didn't really miss any of Mike Tramp.
No. I literally walked in, and within 5 minutes, lights are down, and he's on stage.
All right,
that was perfect. I probably wasn't there an hour.
Yeah, well, I mean, what does Mike Tramp get? 40 minutes?
Yeah, something like that. It wasn't. It wasn't long, so he played like, I don't know, 7-8 songs, something like that. It was just the White Lion hits. That's all it was. I knew every song, but it was okay. It wasn't bad. I wish that, like, especially like Don, people that we actually give a shit about, I wish Don would go to one of these shows and watch it and go, yeah, that's what I can do now. Because he'd be great at it. He would be. I will say for Tramp, he runs around like a lunatic still.
Yeah, he's in great shape.
He is in great shape. Him and Rick Springfield. Have you seen Rick Springfield lately?
Rick Springfield is like 75,
77 years old.
Oh, he's 77. Okay.
77. He's still out there shirtless, all ripped. Like, what is going on? He's got to have a surgeon, doesn't he? I can't see a 77-year-old man knocking out sit-ups in the morning.
Well, I don't know. Maybe he does.
I don't know.
What else does he got to do?
True. Ride a bus, show up to the next show.
He's Rick Springfield. I mean, he's doesn't have to quote unquote work.
No.
So he may just keep in shape.
Yeah.
He's one of these guys. I mean, he was what you call a heartthrob.
Yeah, he was sex symbol at the time. Yeah.
So again, you maybe he's one of those people who've taken it to heart. It's like, listen, I'm a performer. My fans expect a certain level of, showmanship.
Sure.
because he performs for the chicks.
Yeah, he did.
He's not a blue collar dude guy, that doesn't give a shit if he gets a pot belly going on.
No.
He's like what's the guy? Tom Jones.
Yeah. Tom Jones, and he's like 90 and he still looks fairly healthy.
Yeah, but he's a guy that performs for the chicks.
Mm-hmm.
So he's got to keep it together.
Keep it together. But and am I crazy in thinking that Pat Benatar's husband wrote and played the guitar on Jesse's Girl? I think that's the truth.
He may have. I don't know.
I do believe. Did Neil Giraldo play guitar on Jesse's Girl? I think he did. Yes. He played the iconic lead solo and the bass on Jesse's Girl.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought I knew that. So he was probably already famous by the time he started banging Pat. If he was already in like Rick Springfield's band. Mm-hmm. That's what, 1980?
Yeah.
And when did Pat Benatar come out? Like right around then, right? 79,
well, I think Pat Benatar actually came out in the late 70s.
Was she older than that? Okay.
Yeah, she didn't get her fame until like the very early part of the 80s. I mean, she was like 79, I think, was like when she really hit the scene.
Yeah. She was so good in that era. Of all the chick ones that came out, I think she's still my favorite. I know a lot of people lean to Heart.
You got to remember that Fast Times at Ridgemont High came out in what, 81? 82?
Yeah, I think, or 82. I think 82.
And the girls in the movie were mimicking Pat Benatar.
Yeah, Pat Benatar, right.
So she started in the late 70s.
Okay. Yeah, that would have been what, like Promises in the Dark or that
Something
era?
like that, yeah.
I jumped on the Pat Benatar train on Crimes of Passion, which was 1981, I believe. That was the first album I had from her. And then my favorite was Shadows of the Night, or whatever that album was called. Was that called? Get Nervous?
Yes, Get Nervous.
Get Nervous. It had Shadows of the Night and Little Too Late. And, those two records had most of her hits, like Hell is for Children and Hit Me with Her Best Shot. She doesn't play Hit Me with Your Best Shot anymore. She doesn't play it because because of gun violence in America or some bullshit. So she doesn't play Hit Me with Your Best Shot.
Stop it already.
Who the fuck wants to see Pat Benatar and not see that song?
Who even related Hit Me with Your Best Shot as a gun thing?
Her?
Like shooting somebody. That's punching.
I read a thing with her and she said she just didn't feel comfortable in the world we live in today singing Fire Away.
Oh, stop it.
Fuck off.
Stop it.
Fuck off. Give me my money back.
Kind of taking things a little bit too far, especially with your own
kidding.
songs. I can't sing this song anymore because it's too relatable to gun violence.
Yeah, stop it.
Because Hell is for Children.
Well, she sings that in every show.
Right.
I saw Pat right before the pandemic. And she still puts on a really good show. Yeah, me and Kelly went down and saw, but she was still playing Hit Me With Your Best Shot at that point because we saw that song. That was 2019, I think it was, when we saw her.
And beside the people who are, guilty of a lot of gun violence don't listen to her music anyway.
Yeah, I was going to say, they're way too old for that.
And plus, she doesn't rap, so.
Yeah. She should be saying, at this point, for her, I'd be, hit me with the oxygen.
Right.
Fire away. Let me breathe today. Yeah, she puts on a great show still, and boy, she has a lot of hits. It is weird though, like you've done this too. You've seen bands that you saw when you were young, and now, where you've seen them age out and not be any good anymore. She's one of them. I mean, vocally, she's still very good, but the first time I saw her was 83 or 4, somewhere in there.
Mm-hmm.
And it was Get Nervous tour. And it was her opening, or I guess it might have been a dual headline or something, but it was her first and then ZZ Top. And ZZ Top was on Afterburner. and Pat came out and she was fucking running around the stage, and Neil Giraldo was ripping on guitar and running around the stage, jumping around, going all crazy and having fun. Then ZZ Top with their most boring show in the history of boring. Just standing there. They literally just stood there and do that dun 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 dun, just moving the guitars a little bit back and forth. And then they had like guitar stands in front of them that they would hook the front of the guitar to somehow and spin it.
Yeah.
It was the fucking dumbest show ever. It sucked so bad. It really sucked. I mean, musically it was great, but it was boring. And Pat Benatar was so full of energy that it really made it worse for ZZ Top. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because you came off of a high energy show, and then you settled in with this kind of, this blues.
This boring, cheap sunglasses. Dun 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 dun. But now Pat, when I saw her in 2019, she's ZZ Top now.
Yeah, of course.
She doesn't move. She just kind of walks forward and back a little bit.
I don't know.
And Neil Giraldo, who used to be a lunatic on guitar, now he just stands in his little corner. Can't wait to tell a story about, this was the first song that I wrote with Pat about this or that or whatever. And that's it. It's a totally different thing, but they still sound good. But it really is depressing that we're aging out. Like, I don't know if you saw, did you see that your boy Mellencamp kicked off his greatest hits tour?
Yeah, I
He's
saw
actually
that.
playing hits.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Sounded pretty good, but man, does he look old.
Oh, yeah.
Jesus, he looks like fucking, which is the one with the big forehead, Beavis or Butthead?
I guess it would be Butthead.
That's what he looks like now.
Yeah.
With the stupid gas station clothes and the big head and the hair feathered back or whatever.
Yeah.
He looks like a goof, but he's still sounding. I watched like 4 or 5 videos from the first show, and I was like, Mellencamp's still bringing it. Sounds good.
I wouldn't mind going, but again, I'm just tired of the bullshit that it takes to go to a show these days.
Yeah, well, I hear you. And you'd have to see that. That would have to be at like the United Center or something.
Well, it's
right?
going to be at Tinley Park, which is like
Park?
Blossom. Yeah, it's just like Blossom.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a lot of effort to see John Mellencamp, who you've seen better. You know, you've seen him perform better than he's performing now.
Yeah, I met him on the Whenever We Wanted tour.
Mm-hmm.
And I've seen him about 10 times.
I've seen him, I know once, maybe twice. I know I saw him because it was 3 shows in 3 days. It was Mellencamp one day. These are all at Blossom, or Blossom, Coliseum. It was December. It was Mellencamp one night, Kiss the next night, Prince the next night. 3 straight nights in like December of whatever. What would the Aha tour have been? 84, 85?
83.
83. Well, that's when it was.
Mm-hmm.
That whatever that tour would have been for those 3 bands, that's what I saw. Purple Rain was the Prince one. I know that. And he was really good. He was really, really good. But I wouldn't go now. I don't want to hear all his political horse shit.
I think he's sort of let that die down.
Did he?
He got a lot of backlash from that. And then when he was
going.
And then when he was on that Bill Maher podcast, he basically made the comment that he says, I'm done talking politics. Done talking about it.
Well, that's a good move because a lot of people won't go to the show. I wonder if he felt that. If he felt that people just weren't going to the shows because of him and his stupid politics.
Well, the problem is that his main audience are blue collar Midwestern people, and they're typically conservative, voters. They're not the liberal New Yorkers and coastal people. They're the Midwest breadbasket people.
Well, where does he live now? Did he move to LA and become one of them?
No, he's always been that way. He just lives south of me here.
I was going to say, I thought he was from Indiana.
He still lives in Bloomington. He's got a big house out on a lake in Bloomington, outside of the college, Indiana University over there.
So go sit in class and let those people brainwash him? I mean, what the fuck?
Yeah, they got a statue of him over at the university.
Really?
Yeah, and he's got a memorabilia store in Seymour, Indiana. He's got a store, and I think one of his daughters actually run it. And if you want something autographed, if you buy something there, he'll autograph whatever it is that you bought. If you want to come and get it later or have it sent to you or whatever it is.
All right. Well, that's pretty cool, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Does the statue have the big forehead and the stupid hair? He looks goofy. You got to admit, he looks really goofy. Why doesn't he just let the hair sit?
I don't know. He's got that big flip in the front.
Yeah, he looks like a greaser from the fucking Outsiders or something.
But I think that's what he's looking for. He's going for the traditional blue collar gas station working man type of thing. The whole Bruce Springsteen with his work boots guy.
Right. Sure.
Trying to be that guy.
Trying to pretend he's blue collar, just like Springsteen.
Right. He's pretending he's small town.
Yeah. Because he's from a small town. I remember him telling me that.
Yeah, because he even married an LA doll and brought her to the small town. Now she's small town just like him.
Just like him.
Yeah.
Because ain't that America, the home of the free?
Exactly. So that's his audience, and they don't care for that liberal bullshit, because it's like that's not who you've portrayed yourself to be in your music anyway.
Yeah, we want to hear about the guy that fucking can't afford a pink house.
Right.
That's all he can afford. It's really just a painted trailer or something. That's what we want to hear. That is.
I know.
I mean,
that's what he's made his whole career off of, is just being a blue collar, small town, everyday man.
Yeah. And now he's just a dick.
I think he's always been a dick.
Well, I think that too.
I don't think that's anything new.
No, probably not. Probably not anything new for him.
The one thing that I do like about the fact that what he does have in his band, he got his original violinist, fiddle player back, Lisa Germano.
Okay.
She was gone for like 20 some years, and she came back to the band like about a year or so ago. She was always really cute.
That's the only reason it matters.
It does. She was cute. She was fun to watch.
That's funny. Oh, that's good.
But she's old, just like the rest of everybody.
Right. Well, everybody's old. I mean,
they're all old.
He doesn't have anybody like in his band that's like 23 or something, does he?
I don't. He's had a revolving door of players, but I don't even think his original. He had his original band for quite a long time, and then he fired Kenny Aronoff.
Right.
And, Kenny is a journeyman drummer, so he's played with everybody from John Fogerty to.
Yeah, now he's with Sammy Hagar.
Sammy Hagar. He plays with everybody. I mean, Kenny Aronoff is like the shit when it comes to being drummers. He's like the drummer,
yep.
So he was in that band for a long time, and what's his name? It was his friend. Most of his guys are retired now that were in his original band, and Toby Myers, he passed away. His bassist passed away like 3 or 4 years ago, and Mike Wanchick, I think he retired, and so most of his guys that were the band that made us know who Mellencamp was. I don't think any of the guys are still in the band anymore.
I only ever knew him. I never knew another name in the band ever. You saying Kenny Aronoff, I'm like, oh wow, Kenny Aronoff. I know that name, but I don't.
Sure.
And I probably saw him perform. I mean, I saw him on the tour. Was he in the band then?
Yeah, he was in that band then.
So I saw him then. Yeah, I never know. I'm just, and especially back then, I was stoned or drunk or whatever. It's always a mess.
Stone, drunk, and stupid is no way to go through life, son.
It was a fun way to go through life in those days, though. It really was. But,
yeah.
All right, before we take a break, I have one mashup I want to share with you.
All right, please do.
It's our buddy Bill McClintock.
Okay. Oh, no!
I know.
I hope he isn't going to ruin a Sabbath song or something.
No, he's not.
I hate these mashups. They suck.
They're the worst. But it's just because we're fucking idiots that love stupid things. That's why.
Bill McClintock, when it comes to mashups, he is the GOAT.
Well, this one, you're going to like this one.
Yes.
This one is titled as Ratte, Smooth Operator.
Okay. All right.
I heard it. I just loved it. As I always do with these things. I just love them.
Little Sade and some rat mix.
Yes.
All right. Sounds good.
This is a good one. So check it out. This is Smooth Operator from Ratte.
All right.
Here we go. Come on, that is fucking great.
That's fantastic.
That is so good.
Yeah, I was actually on the side stage of that show.
Were you?
Yeah.
Nice. When was this shot?
2017.
I was going to say, Steven looks a lot younger than he does now.
2017. Yeah, it's almost been 10 years.
All right, you want a little more?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, here we go.
Looking at me, the way you move, you know it's easy to see. The neon lights on me tonight. I've got a way, we're gonna prove it tonight. Like Romeo to Juliet, time to time. I'm gonna make you mine. I've had enough, we've had enough. It's all the same, she said. I knew right from the beginning that you would end up winning. I knew right from the start you'd put an arrow through my heart. To us, he's a smooth operator. My love will find a way, just give it time. Smooth operator. What comes around goes around. I'll tell you why. Round and round. I'll tell you why.
I'm telling you, this is one of the best ones ever.
Just the fact that he put that 2-second clip in there when he threw in that round and round.
Yeah, that's what I mean. This
he
is
just mix that teeny little clip in there.
That's what I'm saying. This is one of the best ones ever. I listened to this, had to be 15 times in a row.
I did like the one where he did the California Raisins one.
That was good too. This is just as perfect as they come.
Yeah.
It flows perfectly.
And I like how he matches up the video to be just perfect.
Yeah, McClintock's in another world with this stuff. He's just so good at it. Just good stuff, but
it's a good one.
Yeah, that's a good one. You guys check it out. Rate Smooth Operator. It's out there on YouTube.
Perfect.
Perfection.
Like it.
Yep. So there you have it.
Heard it through the grapevine. that one he did with the rat. Heard it through the grapevine. That was a really good one. I like that one a lot.
He's just good, man. He's the king of this stuff. Nobody else is even close. Honestly, I mean, I've watched a bunch from other people, and they always have a place in them somewhere where it fucks up.
Yeah, it isn't as smooth and seamless as these.
Yeah, these are just. I would love, and I've reached out to this guy so many times trying to get him on. I would love to interview him and find out how long it takes to do one of these things, and how he does it. I mean, I guess you could just lay in the track and slowly put together the video.
But you also got to have an ear for it. Go. You know what would make a good mashup? Because would you have ever put those two songs together?
No. I don't know. Again, that's why I would love to interview this guy. I have no idea how he does this. And I'm a tech guy. Usually I could say, now, see Brian in the from Tennessee, AI probably does it. No. He's been doing it way before AI.
Way before AI.
He's probably been in this 8-9 years now, don't you think?
I think it's been longer.
Has it? Yeah, it's been a long time. Demon says he's done interviews. They are online. I've tried to get him. Maybe it's the fuck you pal hand job that scares him away. Could be. I had to stop putting that even on the fucking thumbnails because YouTube was dinging us for him. Because it said fuck you pal on the fucking logo. So now I don't put the logos. And as dumb as that sounds, the videos get twice as many views just by not putting the logo on the thumbnail.
That's funny.
Fucking stupid.
I know, it's dumb. Mm-hmm. All right. Well, let's take a break here.
All right.
Shelly went to see Def Leppard.
Nice.
She said she had a phenomenal time seeing the show and so on and so forth. And so she would like to hear some Def Leppard. So she would like to hear something from the Adrenalize release. She would like to hear the song White Lightning.
Well, feel better, Shelly. I hear she's not feeling well.
She's under the weather?
I heard she might be in the hospital.
I thought she was in the chat room. Maybe I'm...
No, she's not in the chat room, and somebody said she might be in the hospital, so...
Oh.
I don't know what's going on, but feel better there, Shelly.
All right, well, she did put a request into the chat room, though, or I mean, into the locals.
Yeah, well, that could have been Monday.
The 7th. Yep.
Today's the 11th, so...
Yeah, so a few days ago. Yep. Okie doke. All right. Well, feel better, Shelly. I hope if you're listening to the show. But we're going to play her song and play some Def Leppard White Lightning. So here's Def Leppard exclusively here
on your classic metal show.